Time to start walking your truth. Go over to Walked Truth on Instagram to start walking your truth with a variety in the authentic Nike, Jordan, Louis Vuitton, and much more.
Clip though. Shouldn't be that. Oh yeah, 3 days ago. All right, well man. Yeah. Okay, boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King of Truth, Hosenberg, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live at 316. And man, it's heating up. Jaleece and Tam Burgers, man. Man, it's heating up. Then I'm doing another video in a little bit, man. Jaleece, man. Shh, the Brims is calling out Jaleece, man. Lady VNG for the Brims, man. She calling Jaleece out, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Whoa. But before we get into this, make sure y'all follow Coast Studios on IG, man. Make sure y'all follow Coast Studios on IG if you need marketing, production, and event planning for your local business, reviews for your local business, just different promotion, you know what I'm saying? Video shoots, photo shoots for your brand, your merchandise, different things. Or they could also do a wide variety of events like graduation events, wedding events, just bigger events. So if you're looking for bigger events, marketing for bigger events or promotion for bigger events and shoots like that, like video shoots, photo shoots, they're where you should go, man. Coast Studios, man. Like I said, marketing, production, events, man. So tap in with them, man. Tap in with Coast Studios, as well as tap in with my other guys over there at Walk Truth, man. Tap in with my guy, man, at Walk Truth. Get your kick game right, man. Nikes, Jordans, Louis Vuitton, just to name a few. Every step gets a story, man. Y'all go over there to Walk Truth on Instagram. Let's go. But yeah, man, Tam Burgers, man. And Jaleece, let's get into this no jumper clip. Shout out to no jumper clip. Shout out Adam and Josh, man. But yeah, I guess it's heating up. Let's see. Let's go. Before we do, make sure you hit that like, hit that hype, hit that share, hit the notification bell so I know y'all there so I can throw to us in there. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, and Rumble. Sub at Flip Thoughts Reloaded, man. We trying to get to 50 subscribers over there so we can go live for y'all. Because if we don't have 50 subscribers up over there, we can't go live for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So boom, make sure y'all tap in to that Big Blue Rag interview I dropped yesterday. Make sure y'all tap into the latest episode 4 of Flipping Easy Reacts, as well as stay tuned for, what's the name of the show? Uncovering the Truth with Flipping Easy, man. Uncovering the Truth or the Unknown with Flipping Easy. One of the two, man. We haven't really decided yet, but that's our first episode tomorrow. Oh, as well as check out that Flipping Facts episode. First episode, man. Me, Bring the Facts, Easy Call TV, and E-Money 420, man. He just made his new channel, so boom, let's go.
K.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he was actually kind of, if anything, I'm not gonna say he was Jaleece K, but
he was pro Tam.
yeah, he was like, he was definitely like pushing a pro Tam anti
Okay, I
Jaleece
appreciate
line.
that. Post beef with Adam, I appreciate the solidarity.
He was more like, come on, like, what is the point of messing with Tam? She's like, well respected.
Well, they did
everybody.
like bait her into that whole thing. I know that's what everybody wants to talk about. But yeah, they did bait her into that.
All right, so
She fell for it.
So okay, let's talk about that real quick then before we, because I want to hear about your trip and all the cool stuff
Yeah, it was
too.
fun.
But what happened, like, with what's your thoughts on the whole Jaleece and Tam quasi beef?
She was popping it.
Yeah,
Broke ass bitch.
yeah. She was
Whole ass.
Hellcat. Shout out to Hellcat.
shout out to
I heard
Hellcat.
y'all got beef words. But Yeah, I saw she just popped into the Admin Wax show because she was pissed off about something. Probably creep in that whole situation with us being on the whatever we was tagged on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Because Nathan is actually trying to help us get followers. Because like he
I don't
said,
make the clips with Steven.
they don't. Well, he don't make the clips, but he posted, and he was the person that brought up like to tag us because the shit on the No Jumper page when they posted, they don't tag us in the clips. So I guess that irritated her when she pulled up. They're talking, and maybe that was already in her subconscious, and they just brought it out.
She said that's why she came.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what she was tripping
That's
on?
what she said.
The reason why she popped up is because Josh wasn't answering her messages. Josh wasn't answering her phone. Spoiler alert, Josh said, "Don't talk to me anymore. Leave me alone. Don't call me ever again." Had her crying on 607 Unks show. What was it? Trenches Worldwide News that they have over there. So yeah, man. Had really nothing to do with Tam Burgers, man. Shout out to Tam though, man. I did reach out to her for an interview, so let's see what happens with that. Definitely shout out to Tam Burgers. I think she's a dope soul, man. Definitely a good podcaster. But yeah, so I don't think it was really for Tam. She was putting her aggression out on Tam, but it was for that boy Josh. It was for that Joshy. It was for that Josh. But yeah, nah, for sure. Let's get back into it.
She said that's why I came because. See, she said that's why she came. I came because Tam is tagged and she didn't even say nothing.
Which I thought would be the right thing to do. Why would I say anything? They're kind of making fun of you right now.
And she was also upset. She said she tried to make it seem like you were trying to push the candy onto her kids. But that was like another reason like of where she was coming from. But
the second time I came here,
that's a good justification though.
Ooh, okay. The second time her kids were here, I gave them some strawberries that I purchased with my own money. So
that's nice.
It's not that big of a deal. The kids were cool with me, at least.
Kids are great.
I didn't talk, and now she bring her kids. We never saw them.
Damn.
Her kids are really nice kids, actually. Like,
yeah, her kids are sweet. They're cute.
All right, when I do it, it's a problem. But when she bring her kids, she's a great mother.
Bro, you've had your daughter on the pod before. That's like father of the year potential. Like,
they be talking shit about me. He's using his kid for sympathy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a babysitter.
Bro, we don't even smoke when suspects, when baby sus is in the building. Fool, we go outside. What is you talking about? Bro, we all love that baby.
No cap. Like, my baby is a part of the team.
You feel me? Like, with more stripes than some.
She's more regular.
Yeah, she got more regular than some people over here, for being fully honest. Like, definitely gets more respect. Honestly,
I just didn't like how that was just saying, hey, nah, shit about Tam. Like, bro, stop hating, bro. You mad because you're not received the same way Tam is. And let's just keep it plain and simple. It's because of how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like a lowlife. Everybody sees you as a lowlife. Tam carries herself like a classy auntie, so that's how we see her. And they on you because you're a piece of shit, and they don't on Tam because she's not. I don't know what you wanted to do about these things. Sorry, Tam's not going to say it because she's nice and political. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, like I didn't do nothing to you for you to feel that way. And then like last time she was here, she had nothing but nice things.
Oh, they had a I see what happened. They had to bleep it out because I remember watching this news and Sus for sure said itch. He said the BITCH word, man. I'm not monetized yet, but real soon though. So, I'm just keeping it cool. But yeah, he said that itch. He called Jaleece that itch, man. And then he said it a couple times. I'm like, whoa. But hey, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like I said, I don't think that aggression was for Tam. I think it was for Josh. At the end of the day, she put it on Tam because she was mad at Josh, bro. So that's just what I kind of seen from it, you know what I'm saying?
To say. So it's hard for me to accept the beef when it's like, oh, you'll say that in a room with them. But you didn't with me. It's like,
you feel like she's
Tam's gonna be quiet. When the do Tam be? What are you talking about?
And
that shit was irritating.
You're not supposed to talk when other people are talking on the podcast. That's part of what makes you a good podcaster.
Well, I do.
Somebody had to say it. That's if you keep talking while somebody else is talking, you're not a good podcaster. If you can let somebody start a conversation and sit there and listen and then let them land and then you go in and put it onto the topic, then you're a good podcaster. So what Tam said, that was real right there. That was real right there. W to Tam. Where's the You know what I'm saying? Let's give some round of applause to Tam, man.
But Jaleece, I think
It's
she's
the same that. Hold on, before you do, that's the same that sat and let my boy from 6-0 do a whole 3-hour interview. You didn't say a word.
I'm way worse. She's like this. So my homie, cuz. I'm a big homie. No, way worse. Worse than him. Way worse. Way worse. She over here. Is he all right? You spooked. She was spooked. She was spooked. Y'all can go back to that interview with Stu Boy Blue. You can see that Jaleece was spooked. Spooked. What Seth said right there was real as hell. She was spooked. Real.
Oh, Stu Boy?
So what are you talking about? Stu Boy was in here and you like you was ready to show yourself. Way worse. You didn't say a word for 2 hours. You got paid to shut the fuck up. What you talking about, Tim?
Way worse.
Man, look, your days are numbered up here. Days are numbered. And I got a fave for you. I've been said that. Lady Nina B, 5'4", V&G. I got a fave for you.
Squabble.
Come get it.
Get out there, Jaleece. Squabble.
Okay, so do you feel like because what Adam basically said is somewhat similar, although be it the term was like the tone was a lot softer than what Suspect just did, but essentially like was saying the same message. He was like, Tam is classy, she carries herself like a real woman, you know what I mean? Like, not to imply that Jaleece isn't a real woman, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but like he's like, of course, like people are gonna respect Tam off GP.
That's real.
Yeah. And
So I don't know where you got this
a whole
like,
$5, brother.
deep narrative from, because he's actually was speaking super highly of you.
Okay, no, it was like the whole
TBH.
Tam whack out thing. I don't know. I never had a problem with this person, even when people try to make it a problem on my channel or other people like make comments about her. I wouldn't say anything negative about her. But if you don't like me, that's great. Now we know
that is true though, because they be in the chat on Tam stuff like, yeah, Jaleece is this, Jaleece is it. And Tam's be like, oh, I don't know, I don't have a problem with her. You feel me? So boom, Tam's a real one for that. Because she never bashed Jaleece or nothing like that. So for Jaleece to come with that energy, like I said, bro, that was for Josh. That was not for Tam. But it was disrespectful to do that to Tam, no, man. Why y'all do that to Tam, man?
That and we can move forward. Because we don't have to be cool. Like I was trying to make it cool because we're the only 2 girls up here. I don't feel like we should have any beef.
I agree.
That'd be the thing, bro. When you a lady up here, it's real simple. They will treat you how they perceive you. But that's just being a woman in the world in general, especially the workspace. You get treated how you act. And I'm going to tell my daughters that. Like, you get treated how you act. If you care.
I'm going to tell my daughters that too, gang. Like, you get treated how you act. And at the end of the day, too, like, it really is hard for women in the workplace, in the workspace. You know what I'm saying? I did caregiving for a number of years, man. And, man, you got to give kudos and props and flowers to the ladies that be out there, you know what I'm saying, doing these caregiving jobs, man, because they full-fledged with it, bro. And they get a lot of smut. They get bullied a lot. They get yelled at a lot by certain men and stuff like that. They still keep it pushing, man. So big shout outs to the women in the workplace, bro. That's real right there. What Sus is saying is real. That's real. For sure, for sure. But like I say, yeah, man, I seen them with my own eyes, bro. They definitely treat the women differently at the workplace, bro. That's for real. That's real. Even at warehouses too, for sure.
Carry yourself classy, you act like a lady. Yeah, you have your outliers where a person will treat you any type of way, but the majority, they're gonna treat you how you act. And she acts classy and you don't. So you don't get held to the same regard. You're mad because you've been here longer, but they praise her more than you. It's how you act. You act like a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's not even that. I'm not gonna call her a piece of shit, but it's not even that. It's all we know her for is being a crash out, gang. I've never seen her sit there and have a decent podcast. I've seen her sit there and have a decent podcast on the news a couple times, I guess, and maybe 3 times. Mostly she get in loud, but I've seen her conduct herself very well on 607 Uck's podcast. So it's real different when she comes to No Jumper. She's just a whole different person, bro. She real turned up, even though she drinks over there too. But like she comes with a whole different energy when she comes to No Jumper. The only time I ever seen a good interview with Jaleece was with Sus, man. When she did her first interview, that was a dope one. But like other than that, she's known as a crash out, gang. Like she's known as a crash out. I wouldn't consider that journalism because she just be crashing out, basically speaking everybody's business online. That's not journalism, gang. Like and that's not what Flacco's not a journalist either. I don't consider that, bro. Like, but then again, let Lesh say, you know, Hunter S. Thompson, he was a crazy journalist too. You know, he was always trying to get the next, you know, the news from anything, murder, like just do whatever it was, murder cases, different shit like that. But like, and when it comes down to that, I don't think she's a journalist, gang.
They don't like you. They don't like me either, but they definitely don't like you.
No, I feel like there's like a resurgence of sus love coming.
This is
from
a fact.
from
I think it's because I be chilling now, man. But I keep telling y'all, bro, it's that little girl in the lobby, bro. That should be having me I just be feeling different about life. No
But
cap.
you still keep it real. I feel like the fact. Okay, so before you were keeping it real very abrasively.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Now you're like
He was when keeping it real goes wrong.
yeah, closer to that. You know what I mean? Like keeping it overly real, maybe. You feel me? But now he like feel like you've hit a sweet spot as or the fans are looking at you like, damn. So that's kind of a voice for us right now.
I be seeing a lot of that. I don't read comments too much, but when people DM me, they be like, damn, Sess, I do like how you've been potting like the last 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, me and Sess got an interview coming soon too, man. I was trying to lock it in, but yeah. So shout out to Sess, man. He definitely a good podcaster. You've seen the growth. He's definitely calmed down a lot. And yeah, man, he's been really good lately, man, for sure on the pod. Like a lot of good topics. He hasn't let his emotions get to him to get out of character and stuff like that. So yeah, man, shout out to Suspect.
And I feel that. It's because, bro, I know I may seem like a dick and like nobody can tell me anything, but if any one of these people, even him, and he the youngest person here, if he pulled me to the side and was like, Sus, I think you should pod this way, or like, you know what I'm saying, they don't like this, I'm receptive to constructive criticism, no matter who it's coming from. It don't matter if it's coming from Adam, it don't matter if it's from Lesh, it doesn't matter. If somebody tells me, I'll be like, all right, cool, I feel that. You feel me? And I got some constructive criticism and I applied it.
That's dope. W sus, easy W sus. Now, as far as like, would you be, and I'm pretty sure the answer I already know, but would you be open to like doing content with Jaleece still, or did this kind of like change your?
I mean, if y'all gonna make me like, because I feel like we get paid.
So she's saying no, essentially.
Yeah, we get paid the same to crash out than we do to sit here and be normal. So it's like if you want to take the money to crash out, I guess, but I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I'm gonna sit here and be calm, and be cool. Like, but is it something I want to do? Am I gonna text Josh? Like, no, I don't. I'm solid. You don't even like me.
Well, I felt the out of that, just like that. Y'all pay me, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll come.
like,
But do I want to? No.
I'm wondering
You're
if
out the group.
Is Creep still working in a managerial capacity for Jaleece? That's why I really wanted him to be here.
Well, that's what pissed her off. So I feel like if anybody should be held accountable for the whole crash out, it should be Creep.
That's what I said. What are you mad at Tim for when Tim didn't say anything in the clip? You're mad because she's tagged in the clip?
The words you can hear me saying in the clip is, I'm so sorry. Because it's like, I knew it was about to get bad in here. Because the way this responded, like, yeah, shout out to Jaleece. When he could have said anything else.
Yeah.
He fed
you
into
should be mad at him, bitch. So he could have said no. He could have said
because he's working in the capacity as he could have said 1,000 other things in that.
Yeah.
But because he's supposed to be working in the capacity as her manager, I assume, oh, this is a play for them, like to run up a little clout, to run up a little interest. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna step on that and be like, but
and she mad. I don't know. And then she be up here drunk with them kids. Who's driving?
She doesn't.
It's an Uber, gang. She got an Uber last time. I don't know. Probably she whipping now because she been going back and forth to Vegas or whatever. But she was taking Ubers up there. That's what the birds say.
Drive. I'll say that. I know. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and Creep was driving her actually a couple times. I guess. But I heard it was a couple Ubers though. That's what the birds say.
That should be up here drunk driving with them babies. You piece of shit.
No, she.
You're a piece
of she always be having like a little entourage with her. You feel me? So I'm assuming
to sit with the kids in the lobby
type shit.
Yeah.
But out of entourage who let me call her all type of shit in their face, and then when I told that nigga shut up, I said I ain't talking to you. He shut up. That entourage.
Yeah, he marked bro out. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Bro, mark bro out. I'm not gonna cap, bro. But yeah.
Yes, or even like just like another like the one girl she ain't.
Yeah, like a
up in here. I ain't talking to you. Y'all don't want that sus back. I'll be chilling, man. I swear, I'll be chilling for real.
Sus, do you feel like there's any like what does like a
I would
world?
vibe with her. I don't give a fuck.
No, would you
I like this kind of.
beyond that though? Would you? Okay, so you would pod with her. That's
I
like,
don't give a.
would you squash it with her though? Is there like is that possible?
Look, bro. I'm not opposed to squashing any beefs but one. We know which one that is.
Hey, he's talking about Gerb, man. He talking about Snow Gerb, man. He talking about Frosty, man. And I really want to see them squash it, bro. If I were to be able to get an interview with Sus and then put Frosty in there with us, bro, that would be dope. But I ain't gonna do that to Sus, cause I know he'd never mess with me ever again off of it. But that would be dope to see them squash it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause that was an error right there.
You feel me? If you come to me as an adult, and even now when you feel me, if you came to me as an adult, like on some, I'm like truly like I apologize for whatever I did to you, I will be able to do the same, and then we could keep pushing. But if you're not, I'm with all beefs.
Yeah.
But I'm also with squashing all. You feel me? Older Sus, I've always been with all beefs, but I'm now with squashing all beefs too. It don't matter who it is. It could be nigga, it could be Blueface. If the nigga called my phone, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a bro. I'm too old for that shit, bro. I'm not beefing with anybody, but if it's beef, it's that. You know?
I put that heavy. It's like the most mature perspective I've heard.
Yeah, bro. I'm
heard
not
out of you from
opposed. You feel me, man? I'm trying to live a long life, Brody. I'm trying.
All right, man, for sure. Boo. Shout out to Sus, man. He definitely got a better mindset. Shout out to Tam. Shout out to Jaleece. And that was that, man. But I really don't think, like I said, I really don't think that Jaleece was putting that energy towards Tam because she hates Tam or anything. It was for Josh. And she was just mad, so she had to take it out on somebody. So she did it for she took it out on Tam, man. That's messed up to Tam. Shout out to Tam Burgers, man. But we gone to the next one, man. Peace.
Time to start walking your truth. Go over to Walked Truth on Instagram to start walking your truth with a variety in the authentic Nike Jordan, Louis Vuitton, and much more.